Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jasmine Marie. If you did not know, hey, what it do? If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, what's up, sis? Welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my updated foundation routine. It's not really anything different. It's just I haven't done my makeup in a while and I want to get on here and talk to you guys. So yes, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I will try and list everything in the description box so you guys can follow. The vibe is giving. If you watch Peyton, if you know, you know. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute since I've done a sit down video, so we're going to jump right in. It's a little weird. I'm gonna put on some lip gloss. I got this from my local beauty supply store for like $2, and it be given. Okay, so oh my gosh, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jasmine Marie. If you guys are new here, hey girl, hey. And if you are a returning subscriber, what's up, sis? I'm gonna start off with my brows. You guys know how I do. Like, y'all know how I do. So my brows actually look really bomb, you guys. I did a reel on Instagram at More of Jazz. If you guys aren't following me on there, I did a reel recently, and low-key I really forgot to do my brows, but they looked so good. I didn't put lashes on or brows, y'all, and my makeup was bomb. My brows looked good because look at them, they kind of thick or whatever. Okay, so I haven't really been like drawing them in and cleaning them up, but I just fill in the sparse areas, and I am using the Maybelline Express Brow, and anything that I do use in this video I will link in the description box. I will try to, because it is so hard sometimes to remember to do that, but I am going to try to do that. Any other areas, and sometimes my fingers slip and I get so irritated. This is why I can never do my brows on camera. So I'm just gonna fill in the areas that I feel are kind of like sparse. My brows are pretty thick and I don't really need a lot of help with them. So let me just do this real quick so I can show y'all what I mean. So okay, so this is it, just filled in with the minimal, like literally hardly nothing. And before I shape them or clean them up, I guess. So this is what that looks like, and then this is the original, which doesn't need much help, but you know, it do help kind of like pull everything together. So I'm gonna go do to this side what I did to this side, and then I'll be back. All right, so I'm just about to use this to clean up my brows, and since it's like really light, I don't mind it being underneath my brows because it gives it that arched, you know, like lifted look. You guys, I've not worn makeup or did my makeup really in so long, so whenever I do it, I feel like it looks so good because my skin is so smooth, you know, from not wearing makeup and stuff as often. But like I said, when I do wear it, I can't wait to take it off. Like, I'd be so ready to take it off because I'm not now, like, I'm not used to wearing makeup, so I'm like, girl, take the makeup off. It ain't that deep. I'd be like itching, literally my skin is itching, but it be looking real cute or whatever. So yeah, I don't be wearing makeup because I just don't feel like it's necessary for me. So yeah, that's my brows. My brows are done, so I'm just gonna go back in and kind of, I don't really do too much, you know. Sometimes less is more. So now that my brows are done, see, it's so hard for me to not look up here. I need to be looking at you guys. Like, who am I talking to? I'm going to go into the next step, which I like to do is just prep my face, and I'm gonna go in with my Bobbi Brown face base. So boom, this is what I like to use. This is the Bobbi Brown face base. Can y'all see that? y'all already know what it looks like. This stuff is really good. I feel like it leaves this area really smooth, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my face that way. And I love having my long nails when I have to dip into this little jar, but I like doing this while I do my eyes. So I'm just gonna put this, really I just put it here. I don't put it too close to underneath my eyes because I don't want my makeup to get oily, not oily, but like start creasing that area. So, and I've been loving the I have been loving like the soft dewy look, not matte. I feel like matte makes me look older and like older, and it makes me just look flat and dry. So I'm not really here for that anymore. I know in the past I used to love matte foundations because I had, you want to come say hi? Oh, so now you want to take a nap?
I was about to come lay down, yeah.
I forgot what I was saying. He came in here and messed me up. Oh, I used to love the matte foundation because you know, I have oily skin or whatnot, but now I don't really care for it. So let me set up my mirror. I lost my mirror, you guys, that I used to film, so I'm gonna have to set it here so hopefully you guys can see me well. But yeah, I need to go makeup shopping real bad because I haven't, like I said, I haven't wearing makeup since I haven't really worn makeup or played in makeup like that for real since 2020. So I'm sure I done missed out on a whole bunch of new releases, but I'm gonna go into a few different palettes today. First one I'm gonna go into is the Nubian palette, and I love these type of tones for an everyday type of look. So I'm gonna first go into Yacht, which is like this brown, and I'm just gonna put that all over my lid. It's really like a bronzer. You can use a bronzer or whatever, you know, whatever you have. So I'm gonna do that on both sides. Okay, so next I'm gonna go into Kufaru, and that's just like a darker brown, and I'm gonna use this Naya Vista brush. This is the it don't have a name, but it's like a tapered blending brush because I really just want this like on the outer. Just to kind of deepen my, I want to make like a fake crease. So it literally, I'm just putting it on the outer part, and then I'm going to go back in with my other brush, the first brush, and I'm going to blend that out. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. Typically, you guys, I don't honestly wear eyeshadow. Like, I don't really wear it. So I'm not the best at it, but you know, your girl be trying. I can't do nothing but try. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with this brush. This is a Morphe M573, and there's nothing else on it. Like, I didn't add any product. I'm just gonna blend out any harshness. And then that's basically it for my eyes. I'm not even gonna hold you. Not even gonna hold you. That's basically it. Let me see if I can find my lashes. I have been losing my lashes. Oh, let me tell you a funny story. So I had did my makeup like a week ago, and I had left to my sister's house, y'all. She called me and she was like, I found an eyelash in my bathroom, and I was asking my man, who eyelash is that? And then he was like, call me. And yes, I was missing an eyelash, and it was at her house. That's super funny. All I have is one lash, literally, and this lash is so cute. Like, it's so cute, but I don't have but one of those. And I think what it is I got rid of all my lashes because I was getting lash extensions, you guys, for months. So now I don't got no lashes. So how am I gonna film this video? How am I finished? I'm gonna go look at my car because I usually keep a pair in my car. I found some lashes. They're not my favorite, but we're gonna make them. We definitely are gonna make them work. So yeah, can we talk about some stuff that's been going on in the media? Okay, it's been a lot going on. A lot going on. Okay, hold on, let me get my lash glue. Duo. So I love Miss Carisha Brownlee. I love Young Miami, but I like calling her Carisha. I like calling her by her government. But yeah, I was watching her Carisha Please, and she had Herb on there. Now prior to me watching this podcast or this segment, I didn't really know much about him. I didn't really care about him. I didn't really care for him, like, or like one way or the other. I just knew him. You know what's crazy? I knew him from Ari, but a lot of people are like, Ari became known because of him. But honestly, I didn't know who he was until I noticed, you know, and started following her. So yeah, I didn't really care for him. Still don't really feel any type of way about him. Like, I don't like him or not like him. But let me zoom y'all in. Since I watched that, I was like, okay, this is who he is. Like, he alright, you know what I mean? But while I was watching it, and like, I don't listen to his music or anything unless he's on a feature, and I don't mean that in any type of way. I don't really know who he is, you know what I'm saying? Enough to want to, like, you know, y'all know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, but I was watching the segment or whatever, and obviously they touched on, you know what I love about Young Miami? Carisha gonna ask all the questions, baby. She gonna ask everything that we want to know. She's a great interviewer because she's gonna ask the stuff that don't nobody else want to ask. She asks what we all are thinking, and I love that about her. So she asked him, did he cheat on Ari with Taina? And I do keep up with Taina a little bit more. Love her. I don't feel no type of way towards her because that's none of my business. But I do like her, and obviously I know of her from Emily. I knew about Taina before I knew who Ari was, just because, I don't know, that's just what it was. But so yeah, I do like her too. But anyways, you know, Miami asked him, you know, did he cheat on her? Did he cheat on Ari with Taina? And the man admitted it and said yes, which we all knew that because Ari had already been saying that, and everybody was coming to Taina's defense and saying how she would never do that and da da da. But we kind of was like putting pieces together from what Ari was like throwing out there. But I was like, that's okay, you know, good job, good for you for admitting it and for standing, you know, on what you did and whatever. And then he came back and asked Carisha, did she know Diddy was having a baby before we all found out? Which, why wouldn't she? I don't know why people would think otherwise. Why wouldn't she know? And on top of that, why would she care? I don't think she cares. I don't really like these lashes. They're not like a lash that I would just go for. And I definitely miss my lash extensions. I really do. Okay, so I got my lashes on. They're okay. Y'all tell me what y'all think. They're okay. So yeah, he asked her that, did she know? And she's like, yeah, I knew. Like, why wouldn't I know? Or why wouldn't she know? I don't feel like she would not know, but I also don't feel like she really cares. where she ain't gonna show us that she cares. So yeah, that part of the segment was funny to me because yeah, she knew. Duh. Okay, so I'm gonna go into this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. You guys, I used to wear this a lot, the Pro Matte one. Actually, no, I'm lying. I'm gonna mix this. I haven't mixed the foundation in a while. I'm gonna mix this with a little bit of my Too Faced, because the Too Faced one is really matte, and like I said, I don't really care to go for that look anymore. But for the sake of this video, I am going to use my Too Faced as well, just one little, because I don't use a lot of foundation either. And I'm gonna take the back of this brush and mix it, and I think the Too Faced one is a lot cooler. But anywho, we're gonna just brush her on. Okay, so the biggest thing I feel like that's been in the media the last freaking week, which was so annoyed with, was the Megan Thee Stallion situation. What's y'all's thoughts on that? Because I just feel like that whole situation has gotten drug out so much, and at this point I'm tired. Oh yeah, comment down below if you're a mom and your child. My daughter wants to live in my skin, like she wants to be up under me all the time, and you know, it's cool or whatever, but it's like, can I get a break? I'm tired. Can I get a break, please? So yeah, back to what I was saying. I feel like they drug it out so much that everybody was tired of hearing about it, and I don't know, I really wasn't keeping up with the case, but like from what I would see and what I've read, I don't really know. I feel like that girl Kelsey, she ain't innocent at all. That's just how I feel on that. But it just was so drug out. I was like, whatever, not even interested in it. But something definitely happened. We just don't know. And you know, Tory got charged or whatever, but they never found his DNA or no whatever. Like, they didn't have enough evidence is what I keep seeing. So I don't know. I just try, I don't be commenting, like, you know how you get on Shade Room or something and people be going in the comments, and I'm like, why are y'all putting so much effort and energy into commenting on these people's lives? Like, it's different to talk about it like how I'm talking about it, but I'm not about to go back and forth and argue with nobody on the internet about what they believe versus what I believe. Ew. See, look, all my stuff falling down because it's silly. All right, so okay, so now that my foundation is on, and if it's getting dark, I apologize. I kind of like the cozy vibe. But yeah, I'm gonna go in with this Hourglass concealer. If I'm not mistaken, this concealer creases, but this is all I have in front of me, and I'm not actually like going out anywhere tonight. So yeah, I just know, I remember from past use that it does crease. This is in the color Fawn, and I think I love the little applicator on there. Can y'all see that? I love the applicator, but I don't like how it creases, and it's real light for me. It's real light. But anyways, it is almost the new year, and I'm excited because I have so much to look forward to in 2023. I'm starting now. I'm not waiting until January 1st Like, I'm literally starting now with planning, trying to do better with my thoughts. I think it starts mentally, you know, like from your thinking process. I'm not even gonna lie, this year was a lot on my mental. I'm a little tired, I'm a little exhausted, but I'm excited for the next year, for next what's to come. I'm gonna take this brush and start blending this in. But yeah, I'm excited because I have so many goals and things that I want to do and that I want to accomplish, and I just feel like I'm not gonna let anything stand in my way. The biggest thing that I want to work on this year is my self-growth, my self-love, respect. But I like it. I like the little cozy vibe, and I'm so bright skinned, like all them lights be making me look lighter. Okay, I actually really like how it's looking so far, so we'll see. But yeah, what was I saying? I don't even remember at this point. But yeah, I'm just trying to work on myself and like my mindset. I've been going to the gym. I got a gym membership. I haven't been in about a week though, because I had a stressful last couple weeks, and then my period started so last week. But we're good now, we back in action. I am about to go to the gym all week. I'm gonna try to. If you guys are in the gym or like trying to start your journey, look on Pinterest for like different workouts, or on Instagram. Y'all get on that stair stepper. That stair stepper is gonna change your life, okay? The first couple days that I got on it, it's probably a mind thing, but I was like, yeah, give me a few more months. My booty is already nice, but that stair stepper is about to have me like sitting, okay? Yeah, so I am going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills banana setting powder. I don't usually use this, but I'm almost out of my Anastasia, so I'm just gonna go in with the brush that I use for my foundation and kind of blend out that concealer so that it's not looking crazy. All right, so I'm gonna go in to the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Concealer, I mean not concealer, but powder. I'm looking up at you guys so that I can like get it in the spots that I need it. I don't usually use this, but I do like it, and I know that it gives good coverage. And I do like to put it there so that I don't get oily in that area, because like my nose is the first, and I put it on my brow in the beginning there, because you know we don't want no shiny ass brows. But yes, I got a gym membership and I'm excited. My birthday's coming up. I'm not gonna let nothing stop me. And y'all, I enrolled into class again. Y'all know how stressed out I was when I was in school this last time. I haven't really told anybody or like been talking about it, but yeah, I am back in school. I still needed to finish up a few classes to you know, get to where I like the end goal. So I'm gonna do that this spring semester. So pray for me, because that's all I'm gonna say is whew. But I got it. It ain't nothing to a G thing. It ain't nothing but a G thing, right? It ain't nothing but a thing. Okay, so I did my concealer and everything, so I'm gonna go in to, and I still gotta sweep away that, but I'm gonna go in and set the rest of my face before I do any more powders, because I usually do like a cream bronzer, but I'm gonna do powder today because like for every day when I'm rushing, this is what I do, and it's usually real quick. So I'm gonna go in to my NC30 Studio Fix foundation powder and MAC powder plus foundation. Okay, so yeah, I'm just dabbing my Naya Vista brush. I use these brushes a lot. I really do like them, and I just saw that she added more new ones to her site. So basically with this powder, all I'm doing is pressing it into the places that I did not set, which is everywhere except my under eyes basically. And this is I need to shave my mustache. I can see it real bad in my mirror. Y'all probably can't see it, but you can see it's creasing. It's okay. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere. I don't think. I mean, ask my man if he want to take me on a date after this. So yeah, I have a lot of things to look forward to. I feel like this sounds real cliche because I feel like last year I made a video and I was like, yeah, I have so much to look forward to, you know, I'm graduating, and I do, and I did, you know, but I feel like this year I kind of like didn't. I was just here. I feel like I didn't really grow as a person, or I just mentally, it was not a good year for me. But so that's why I'm excited and like I'm ready for the next year, because yes, I'm not gonna be back where I was this year. You can't be. You can't stay down. I'm gonna use my Juvia's Place bronzer. This is the medium. That's what it looks like, and I'm gonna use both of them together. I usually use my Fenty, but I'm just gonna do this real quick. I feel like powder bronzers just look so good and natural, and I already have high cheekbones, so I don't have to do too much, you know. Just get right up in there. Do it again to this side. And hopefully, I'm hoping that the lighting is staying what it needs to stay. Okay. But that's basically all I've been keeping up with. Like, I don't really know. I try to not stay in the social media drama. Oh, I did watch the Impact Atlanta. So let's touch on that. So I really like that show, and I personally really like seeing a different side of Jada, Ari, and all of them. I like Lakia. I like I don't really keep up with Des, but I keep up with, for the most part, I keep up with Ari and Jada. Not keep up with them, but I follow them. And I do feel like Jada is real sensitive, but at the same time I feel like Ari and Tay are very, like, they joke a lot, and I feel like if she say it's hurting her feelings, then stop. Because you my friend, so stop. But I don't know. I didn't see that everybody was saying that she plays victim. I don't know. Maybe I just missed that part. But I feel like Tay and Ari was a little mean to her sometimes, or like I don't know. I really like the show. I didn't realize how young Lakia was. I kind of felt bad for her because she's so young, and she is out here like living a grown woman's lifestyle. She's young. Like, I know she's stressed. I'm gonna go into, do I want to use this, or do I want to use this? I'm trying to find a blush, you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go into this e.l.f. blush palette, and I'm gonna use these two, like these two over here. like that, like that, like that. Yeah, she's so young. Des, I feel like I don't really keep up with her. I don't really have much to say about her because I don't really know her. But I do feel like Ari and Jada are just being petty towards each other, even though they feel like they're not. It's something. But it's also okay to just not like get along or like not want to be. You don't have to be friends. Like, you don't have to be friends with each other. If y'all aren't vibing like that, just don't be friends. Just don't be friends. It's just easier. It's just so much easier. Oh, if you guys are fans of the Know For Sure podcast, that's one of my favorite podcasts. Like, I watch it weekly. I do really love it. They had Christian Rock on there. I know she's been on a few, but I ain't paid attention, and I probably wouldn't have if it wasn't on the Know For Sure podcast. But I just feel like, and I really love them. That's like my favorite podcast. But I feel like they weren't on camera anyways, because I don't know what they talked about off camera. She kept talking about how she's just so into God and things like that, and she feel like she was sent to help him help Blue become, you know, the better man or whatever. And I just feel like no. Why do you have to go through XYZ for you to feel like we made it, or I helped him? Or I just feel like she shouldn't feel responsible for that, for getting him in this place. I just, and it's abusive, it's toxic on both parts. I just don't agree. And I do feel like Megan and I hope that they had a conversation with her off camera, which I'm sure they did, because they didn't ever acknowledge the fact of self-love on part one. Because I'm not on Patreon, so I don't know what they talked about on Patreon. I just know what they talked about on YouTube, and I'm like, girl, no, that's not love. That's not God. And that's just my opinion. But it did let me see a different side of Christian, that I was like, okay, she's just young, she's trying to find her way. Like, she not terrible. But that's that on that. Okay, so I'm gonna take my little towel and take off my lip gloss, and I'm gonna use this Nikka K Cocoa lip pencil. For some reason, it's glitter. On there. I don't care nobody say, these Nikka K lip pencils be so creamy. It's a little dark, but we're gonna fix that. So let me see if it's in here. It ain't even in here. Let's see. I'm looking for a nude lipstick. Nope, not that. So I'm gonna go in with Unbutton by Rihanna. I don't never use this, but I do like it. So I'm just gonna, I don't like the applicator. And this is a matte This is a matte lippy, but I think I want it a little bit more. I'm gonna just add a dab of concealer to the center to lighten it, because I don't feel like getting up and going to my car where my where the actual lipstick is. Okay, so this is the finished look. I'm gonna go spray my face and then I'll be back. Okay, y'all, this is the finished everyday type of makeup look that I go for, and I would not be me if I did not add any gloss. And I did add the gloss that I used in the beginning. I just added that from the beauty supply store, and I just added it to the center of my lips. So yeah, this is the finished look. I don't really care for these lashes, but you know, it's gonna do what it needs to do, y'all. It's cute. It's definitely giving. Yeah, it's really cute or whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed this quick or not quick video. And if you want to see more videos like this, of course, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. Yeah, let me know if you guys enjoy these types of videos. Y'all gotta tell me so I know what y'all like to see. We gotta talk about it. Let's bring back old school YouTube. I feel like we have not done that. We have not been doing, you know, like how you can just sit down, do your makeup, and it's like we're talking to each other. I really miss that side of YouTube, so I want to help bring it back. And again, I do appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Yeah.